As a longtime fan of the Insidious franchise, I must say that the upcoming spin-off Thread and Insidious Tale has piqued my interest immensely. Having watched all the previous series installments and being captivated by the chilling storylines, I am eager to see how this new edition fits into the larger tapestry of the series. And inside the go scene, kicking off the first spin-off in the Insidious universe, is the upcoming movie titled Thread, A Tale from Insidious, and all the news surrounding it is quite exciting. David 2010, with the release of the original film, the Insidious series has become another successful addition to Blumhouse Productions' portfolio, with its supernatural horror genre being explored further through various sequels and prequels. The films focus on ordinary people finding themselves in peril due to demonic forces from the further, and what sets Insidious apart is its innovative use of practical effects and classic scares within the realm of modern horror cinema. As a die-hard fan, I can't help but marvel at the fact that the Thread and Insidious tale is unfolding before our eyes, and here's why. The films have been absolute gold mines at the box office, with each installment raking in over $100 million, as reported by Box Office Mojo, on relatively modest budgets. This financial success has not only fueled the growth of this franchise into a full-blown cinematic universe, but it also hints at a potential crossover with Blumhouse's other horror properties. While Third, Insidious Tale appears to be a standalone story, it holds immense potential for launching yet another series of chilling films under the Blumhouse banner. In July 2023, there was an update on the upcoming movie titled Thread. Producers Jason Blum and James Wan shared some insights into its development. Blum hinted, "It's definitely a topic under discussion." James Wan actually initiated that, so he'll have more information about it. Wan further clarified, "Thread essentially continues from the realm of the further, similar to how my Conjuring films do." This suggests that the narrative of Thread is linked to the further. But the events in Thread will be distinctly different from any of the previous Insidious movies. And after Blum and Wan's update in mid-2023, no new information has emerged about the forthcoming spin-off. Although it seems clear that the movie is still being produced, the massive success of The Red Door sparked the creation of Insidious 6, a standalone film distinct from Thread. It's plausible that the development of Insidious 6 might have temporarily delayed the south, but this hasn't been officially confirmed. Despite no recent updates, it's important to remember that the project for Thread and Insidious Tale was initially unveiled in May 2023. Several cast members were attached to this spin-off, which is a first in the franchise beyond the mainline movies. Although details remain scarce, the project has started to become more defined. However, with over a year's passing without significant news, there's a possibility that the spin-off might have been delayed as work progresses on the announced sixth film in the Insidious series main lineup. Initially announced alongside Thread and Insidious Tale, it was revealed that Mandy Moore and Kumail Nanjiani would be taking on leading roles in the movie. Known for her work in This Is Us and Silicon Valley, respectively, they will portray an unnamed married couple, with them being the only confirmed cast members of Thread at present. Nonetheless, it may, as expected, that horror veteran Lin Shaye may also become part of the cast due to her character Elise Rayner appearing in every previous Insidious film. The presumptive cast of Thread and Insidious Tale includes although a general outline for the movie's storyline was given upon its announcement, there hasn't been any clue about where the spin-off fits within the overall Insidious series timeline. The makers of the horror franchise, as demonstrated in films like Insidious Chapter 3, have always been willing to explore different time periods when crafting Insidious-related narratives. Insidious Tale could be set in a bygone era,
or it might coincide with one of the earlier films. Despite the current uncertainty about its exact timeline, Thread Insidious Tale is certain to maintain strong ties with the other movies in the series.
Despite a simple summary, Thread and Insidious Tale appears to adhere to the standard formula of the Insidious series. In this movie, a couple, played by Mandy Moore and Kumail Nanjiani, resort to a magical spell in order to journey back in time and avoid their daughter's untimely demise. At present, it seems more like a fantasy story than a horror one. However, the unnamed pair are likely to encounter the further and discover the repercussions of meddling with powers beyond their control. One also commented on how the Conjuring films have inspired him to look at the world of Insidious similarly. The filmmaker commented, the Warrens have a haunted museum. There's just so many different haunted artifacts that we can kind of spin off stories from, and Thread really is something in that same spirit. So while the movie is connected to the Insidious world through the further, the Thread and Insidious Tale story could be completely different from anything seen previously in the Insidious franchise. And Insidious Tale further news and info, it's definitely being talked about. Insidious spinoff gets promising update, and Conjuring comparison, an Insidious spin-off movie in the works with Mandy Moore and Kumail Nanjiani starring Haven